This is my homemade coffee roaster, and I made it out of a tin can. Here's the top of the can, actually, and then the bottom of the can is down here. And it's for a skewer for like roasting chickens and stuff like that. So I like to make things and create things. And so I made this roasting drum, and you have to fill the roasting drum up a little bit more than halfway, not more than that, because the beans expand as they roast. So now I'm going to show you the thing that you roast them in. And this is, it's basically a, it's a rotisserie. And again, you would typically roast a chicken in here. And I'm going to show you now how this goes. Basically, it's going to go in just like this. And that's it. You close the door, and as they say, you set it and forget it. Well, it's been about an hour and 15 minutes since I started the roaster, and it's just about ready for me to shut it off and let it rotate without the heat. I can hear the cracking, the first crack of the coffee beans. There's two different shells in a coffee bean, an outer shell and inner shell, so I can hear the cracking on the outer. So we're gonna take a look at the roaster here. And you can see that it's smoking pretty good here. So, and looking good. That's interesting. Looks like some of the beans actually fell out. That's interesting. So anyways, I'm going to shut the roaster off briefly for probably about 5 minutes, let it roast from its own heat. It'll keep rotating, but the heating element will be shut off. Let it go for 5 more minutes, and then I turn it back on. So, but those beans are getting pretty close, though. I like the color of those. They need to be a little darker for a dark roast. So I'm very excited. Okay, well, I think we're all set. And as you can see, the beans are still pretty hot. They're smoking pretty good. And I'm going to put my gloves on because this is extremely hot. I'm low on batteries, so I hope this doesn't run out. So here we go. I'm going to bring this inside. And anyways, as I was saying, the camera didn't run out of batteries, by the way. But I'm going to now show you what's going on here. Just trying to get the camera right, sorry. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this thing apart. I got to wear gloves, but it's still pretty hot. Ooh. And we're going to take this clip off, as you can see. The beans are still cracking. I'm hoping that's the outer shell. It should be. This is a dark roast, so, and now I'm going to pour the beans into this bowl. And, oh boy, you can see the smoke because they're still pretty hot. They're actually still roasting in this drum, even though they're out of the rotisserie. And, oh my gosh, they turned out great. Nice and dark roast. That's a lot of coffee coming out of there. Beans are kind of two-toned a little bit because I had too many beans in the roaster. They didn't tumble all the way through, but it turned out really good. So I'm almost done with that. Get every bean out, possible. And now I'm going to show you the color of the coffee. And a really nice dark roast. I'm not even going to touch these beans because they're extremely hot. I've got to wear my glove to do that. There's a slight two-tone to the beans, again, because there wasn't enough space in the drum for proper tumbling, but they came up pretty good. And that's it. Enjoy.